Just wanted to do a little rock and roll update. I haven't posted in a few weeks. I have no cell phone. It's been 26 days. It's November 26, 2025. Always rock and rolling for my allies and armies. Pledge your legions for the firefighters, for the butchers, the bakers, the nurses, the truckers, the firefighters, the plumbers, the electricians, the welders, all those on the truckers, the grocery store clerks, the butchers, the bakers, the school teachers, the firefighters, the plumbers, the construction workers, those daycare workers, changing some of those diapers. And I've been sick third day, feeling a bit better, but we had some snow, we had some minus 2-3 degrees. We had some snow already, early snow, snowed a lot. There's still snow. I went to the mountain yesterday, although I was sick. I said I'm gonna go. And last week I did way more than I average, because I average between marching and working out. March is my long hours and hours long marches. Last week marched more than 28 hours, usually November between October 22nd and March 20th. I average from Monday to Friday about 20 hours. That's my minimum, 20. And between March 20th to October 22nd, I average 25. So those are the minimum that I have. Sometimes I average more, but those are the minimums. I have 2 seasons, basically marching seasons. So my marching seasons, Dragon Army marching seasons for the North American Collective, well, for the Montreal climate, is from Monday to Friday, minimum 20 hours, which I reach every time. For the past years and years during COVID, I've established this routine. And with my Asperger's, my neurological mental divergent condition, it has been so for many years and years and years and years. And it's always geopolitics and rock and roll. Yours truly, and always open for pleasure and purpose. Pledge your legions. Gotta salute again my anonymous friend, my allies and armies, and gonna try to get a Black Friday special deal, but I think it's gonna check early. I already checked for some, because I got a tight budget, so I'm gonna have to make a deal to pay monthly, because I got water on my phone. The last video which I posted, as you can see, I marched for more than 2 hours and it was in the rain and it damaged the phone, so I cannot use it. But it's not a big problem. But working on my YouTube channel as a YouTuber and philosopher and artist and athlete and independent geopolitical theoretical analyst, theorist, philosopher, and strategist, always developing my strategies for the North American Collective continuously, and always doing geopolitics, always rock and roll, always rock and roll on the road for the firefighters, plumbers, and the bakers, nurses, and the doctors. What you cooking? That rainbow with a dragon. That's some storms inside the cauldron. Always rock and roll. I write rock and roll, create rock and roll songs 24/7 every day. Dancing is my favorite sport, and financially stressed, but yeah, healing, getting better, and I was sick for a few days, and that's how we gotta rock and roll with it. Encouraging all to work out, train, exercise, which has been, is, and will be my medicine and therapy of choice. And hug like you never hug for me, and work out, train, exercise, always on the daily. Give some charity, may it is, be it is, and pledge your legions support the dream. For the 63, always let our empire rise. And let it be always for the 63. Yesterday by the Omen, I found a 63. Let me show you what I found on the streets marching to the mountain. See. I found this exactly like this. I cleaned it a bit. It's the number 63. What are the odds of that, Omen? 63, let our empire rise and let it be. The 50 plus the 13th of Canada, of course, for the North American Collective to become the empire of the free, the brave, the strong and the loving and the just and the righteous, of course. Freedom and bravery and strength is not enough. You gotta get some loving, Some of that good loving, somebody making love today across the empire. For the 63, uniting Canada, United States via my DRT theory and the creation of the UE. Pledge your legions, Dragon Army, I love you coast to coast.